The date is February 3rd, 2022. Here we see NS-26Z as it crosses the Norfolk Southern Avenue Bridge. We then decided to move to LM Cabin to get a better view of the train. As I said in the last episode, 26Z is a Monday through Friday freight train that runs from Cincinnati, Ohio to Columbus, Ohio. Just like on the Florida East Coast Railroad, this train puts intermodal cars as part of the consist. The containers are bound for Rickenbacker Yard. For the power, NS-4418 is a rebuilt GE AC-44 C6M. It was originally built in 1998 as a GE C-44-9W as NS-9243. It was only rebuilt just last year. In early February 2022, a big snowstorm swept across the Midwest. But while everyone else was inside staying warm, my dad and I had to go out and plow the snow and salt the sidewalks and driveways. On this day, we had just wrapped up salting one of our places we worked at when we saw this train coming. Knowing we were finished for the time being, we decided to go after it. As the train rolled by, there was an old Delaware and Hudson grain car on board, as well as an ex-Sioux Line car. There was also this ex-Conrail steel coil car with NS covers on board too. Near the end of the train was this ex-Montana Rail-Link boxcar. For the people who don't know, MRL stunned the railroad world by announcing in early 2022 that they would be ending their operations and giving back their railroad back to BNSF Railways. MRL operates the ex-Northern Pacific Transcontinental Line from Jones Junction near Huntley, Montana to Sandpoint, Idaho, covering most of southwestern Montana. The railroad leased the line from BNSF, and the contract should have ended in 2047. But sadly, due to the decline in home rail traffic, MRL decided to end their operations and give back the line. For anyone who wishes to see this railroad before it's gone, it's now or never. After the last tank car crossed the diamonds, a headlight could be seen across the bridge on CSX's Columbus subdivision. It was a southbound coal train. As the train rolls by, watch the front wheels of the locomotive. A thin layer of sleet from the winter storm had formed on the rails of the Columbus subdivision, and the weight of the train was spraying it off the rails. According to the reporting marks on the coal cars, they belong to the Orlando Utilities Commission, a utilities company that runs a coal-fired power plant in Stokes, Florida. Also, according to the CSX Train Symbols Wiki, there are only 2 trains that serve this plant in Florida. With that information in mind, I believe this train is NO40, an Oaktown, Indiana to Stokes, Florida loaded coal train. If you look at a map of the CSX system, Oaktown, Indiana is located in the southwest corner of Indiana, south of Terre Haute, Indiana. It is also located on what CSX calls its southeastern corridor, a main line that runs from Chicago, Illinois to Tampa, Florida, via Atlanta, Georgia, and Birmingham, Alabama. If this train is NO40, then what is it doing here? I believe its normal route would have taken the train on the southeastern corridor all or most of the way to Florida. Instead, this particular NO40 was rerouted to head north to Terre Haute and then to head east as far as Marion, Ohio, before finally turning south to head to Florida via Columbus, Ohio, Kingsport, Tennessee, and Savannah, Georgia. If anyone knows if this is NO40 or why is it here, please sound off in the comments section below. Anyway, CSX 29, a leading locomotive, is a GE AC44CW built in 1994, and CSX 3348 is a ET44AH built in 2015. Once the end of the coal train crossed the diamonds, we were about to head home when we saw a green signal on NS's Dayton district. It was for this short NS L52, a local that runs from Columbus to London, Ohio, serving industries. Today's L52 consisted of 2 loaded lumber cars bound for the 5th Avenue Lumber Company on 5th Avenue. NS 4175 is a rebuilt GE AC44C6M. It was originally built in 1996 as a GE C40-9W as NS 8936. It was rebuilt in 2019. After L52 got by, we then went home. I know this video was a bit short, but I still hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Well, I hope you guys have a good day. See you later.